I want to go back. I want to crawl back inside her, back where it's safe. I don't care if I'm too big now. I don't care if I don't fit anymore. I just want to go back to the warmth. I want to go back to the way it was before everything started going wrong. I need to be small again, to be warm again, to be safe again. I remember it. It's hard to remember, but I know I do. I remember what it felt like. It's hard to explain, but I know. When I was inside my mom's womb, everything felt like it made sense. I wasn't scared. I wasn't alone. I didn't know what the world was like, but I didn't care because there was nothing outside that could hurt me. When I was inside her belly, it was like being wrapped in a blanket, soft and warm, with no edges, no sharp corners, no loud noises. Everything outside was far away. There was nothing loud, no angry voices yelling, no sharp edges that made my heart jump. I didn't even know there were such things. I didn't know what anything looked like, or what people were, or what any of the words they said meant. All I knew was the feeling of her body surrounding me, keeping me close, keeping me safe. It was dark, but not scary. It was warm, but not too hot. It was perfect. I remember how it felt, the softness of it, the tightness around me, keeping me close, keeping me safe. It wasn't just warm. It was like a hug that never stopped. The walls of her belly were gentle and curved, like the inside of a soft, wet shell, hugging me from all sides. Each direction I turned, things were soft and flexible, pushing in and out in gentle waves. Sometimes it felt like she was breathing, and I would move with her, rising and falling with the rise and fall of her chest. I could feel the pulsing of her body, her heartbeat vibrating through her skin and into me. Her heartbeat was like a drum, steady and strong, a rhythm that never stopped. It felt like a lullaby, always the same, always comforting. There were times when I could feel her shift, when I could feel her stretching, like the space around me was getting bigger, like she was making room for me. It was perfect. It was right. Nothing was wrong. I didn't need anything else. I was safe in there. I was protected. Everything was warm and soft, and I didn't know anything could hurt me. It kept everything outside away. I missed that warmth. I missed the way everything felt so right. I wish I could crawl back inside her. I wish I could feel that warmth again, like I used to. But I can't. The world is too big now. It's so big and loud, and I'm so small. Everything hurts. His voice, Dad's voice, is like thunder. It cracks through the air. And when he yells at me, it feels like the world is going to shatter. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it stop. He calls me stupid, useless, says I'm always wrong. His words come at me like rocks, sharp and hard, hitting me in the chest, making it feel like I can't breathe. You can't do anything right. What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? He screams. You're worthless. You're a disappointment. And I shrink. I shrink inside, trying to make myself smaller, wishing I could hide. His words feel like knives. They cut into me, making me feel like I'm nothing, like I'm invisible and useless. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to stop the way he looks at me, the way his eyes burn with anger, the way his fists curl like they want to hurt me. I want to tell him I'm sorry, that I don't mean to be wrong. I want to explain, but my voice doesn't work. It gets stuck in my throat, and all I can do is stand there frozen. I feel like I'm going to break into pieces, like I'm too small to exist in a world like this. Mom, she tries to stop him. She stands in the way sometimes, her hands shaking, trying to protect me. But she doesn't know how to stop him. She can't make him stop yelling. I can see it in her eyes, the sadness, the helplessness. She's not strong enough when he's angry. I can see her tremble, and I can see how small she feels, how powerless she is in front of him. I wish she could make it stop. I wish she could make everything go back to how it was, when it was just me and her, when I didn't have to feel so scared. But she can't, and I can't make it stop either. The only thing I want is to crawl back into her stomach, to feel safe again, to feel warm again, to forget about all the shouting and the anger. I want to feel her heartbeat again, the soft rise and fall of her body, the gentle rhythm that kept me calm. I want to float in that warm space again, where nothing hurts, where everything is quiet and still. I don't want to be here in this world anymore. I want to be in her, where it's safe. I close my eyes and I can almost feel it. I can feel the warmth surrounding me, the soft pressure of her body, the gentle rocking. I can feel the rhythm of her heartbeat, steady and calm. I can feel her breathe. And for a moment, I forget about everything. I forget about Dad's voice, about the sharp things in the world, about all the things that hurt. In my mind, I am back in her stomach, and it's perfect again. I feel safe again. I feel whole again. But when I open my eyes, I'm back here, back in the cold world where nothing makes sense. The walls feel too big. The air feels too thick. I don't know how to make it stop. But maybe, just maybe, there's a way. I crawl into her lap, the way I did when I was younger, when I still believed in her strength. I look up at her face, and she looks down at me with those sad eyes. Her hands are trembling, but when she sees the way I'm looking at her, she understands. She understands what I need. I can't protect you from him, she whispers, her voice shaking. I can't fix everything, baby, but I can help you feel safe, just for a little while. I close my eyes and hold my breath, and then something happens. The room starts to fade away. The walls, the ceiling, even Dad's angry voice, they all disappear. And I feel it. I feel the warmth again. It's like the world is closing in around me, but in the best way, the way that makes me feel safe. I feel soft, gentle pressure all around me, like being wrapped up in a blanket, a warm, soft, familiar blanket. I feel her body, the way it moves with me, the rise and fall of her chest, the steady rhythm of her heartbeat. I don't know how it happens, but I know I'm back inside her. I can feel the space around me, soft and tight, gentle and warm. I can feel her heartbeat, steady and calm, like it was before. I can feel the rise and fall of her breath, and everything feels right again. I am safe again. I am small again. And in this space, in this warmth, everything is okay. I am back in the womb I came from. I am warm. I am protected. I am happy again.